Hello class and welcome back to Module 5. We're going to continue our discussion with probability by now looking at what we call discrete probability distributions. And specifically, we're going to be learning how to calculate things such as expected value and standard deviation. So let's think about the things that we're going to be seeing in this module. First, the term distribution is back, and I said this was going to be an important term before. Remember, it talks about every possible value and its frequency. Well, now, with probability being the same thing as frequency, but in the long run, we see it's the same exact definition. We're going to be looking at every single possible outcome of some random event and its probability, or its relative frequency in the long run. So make that connection that we saw from Unit 1. Second, as we're coming up with these distributions that are discrete, meaning we can list them out, you're going to see that we're going to come up with these probability distributions just showing it the same way that we did before, using tables. So we're going to have one column where it's going to show every single probability, or every single value, and one column that's every single probability. And that's what we talk about as being the probability distribution table. So make sure you do set those up first before you try to calculate everything, because that is the key to making sure that we have the correct calculation. Finally, the calculation itself for expected value and standard deviation are not as important as their interpretation. So make sure you do pay attention to those definitions and understanding how these things relate to the values that we actually have, rather than spending so much time on the calculations, especially for the standard deviation. Both of these things can be calculated using our calculators or StatCrunch. So those are the types of things that we don't want to spend too much time on. If you have any questions, post them to the discussion boards, and good luck with this module.